The king has been crowned. What's good, y'all? It's the Omni King. In this video, we're gonna talk about some things that's very, very important. Y'all gotta understand that we are in a new paradigm. We was once in the third dimension, we are now in the fourth, and we're gonna keep going higher and higher and higher. And you must understand, since we go into a new paradigm, a new realm, a new dimension, you have to think differently. You have to move differently. You see what I'm saying? The old way that you use to get money in the physical plane in the third dimension is not going to be the same way as it was in the fourth dimension, or to achieve any goal that you're trying to achieve. You have to understand, we are coming in a time to where you can do whatever you want, literally. You can have whatever you want, literally. You just have to have the mental capacity to manifest it. You have to have the energy to manifest it. You can't be so caught up on this and this and that. So in this video today, I'm gonna give y'all a few tips and a few pointers on how to manifest and how to make the fourth dimension work for you. So the very first thing, very first piece of advice that I give you, and I know this is very repetitive, and you've heard many people tell you this, but I can't emphasize this enough. This is very important. Stay focused on the current moment, on the present. See, humanity, we have this problem of always kind of thinking of the future or thinking of the past. You cannot change the past, and the future is constantly changing. So there's no reason to stress about the future because you don't know what's the outcome. But if you constantly thinking that bad is gonna come from your future, if you constantly thinking this, that's what you're gonna get. It might not come the exact way that you was thinking that it was gonna come, but something bad is gonna come just because you was having negative energy. The best way to stay from creating negative outcomes in the future is, like I said, stay right in the present. You see what I'm saying? Focus on what you got going on right this exact moment. If things ain't so bad right this exact moment, why is you worrying about the future? If you got shelter, you got food, you got water, you got all the things that you need to live, things ain't so bad. Focus on that. You see what I'm saying? Be thankful for that, and you'll get more of that. You see what I'm saying? This is what you have to understand. Be thankful for what you have in this current moment. You see? And this is what this is going to do, is this is going to eliminate you from creating all these negative possibilities in the future. You see what I'm saying? Another thing that you can do in the present moment to help create better outcomes for the future is to plant things now. But don't put so much energy into it when it's just a seed, family. Because then you're going to overwater it, or you're going to kill it. You see what I'm saying? So what I mean by this is, you know how they always tell you got to have a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. You got to plan so much ahead. Listen, y'all, in the fourth dimension, you ain't got to worry about that. There ain't no planning ahead or none of that shit like that, family. You see what I'm saying? You need to have it. You got to learn how to think backwards. If you get what I'm saying. You got to learn how to think in a way to where you're not trying to create a timeline, because you can't create a timeline, family. You can't create a timeline and it go exactly the way that you created it in your mind. You can't do that. So when you planning shit out in the third dimension, you saying, okay, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna wait for this amount of time, and then I'm gonna spend this amount of money that I make on this, and then I'm gonna move this over here, then I'm gonna go buy this warehouse, and I'm gonna do. That's the wrong way to think. In the fourth dimension, you will never manifest. You will never manifest. It's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? Because you're thinking in too much terms of physical. The physical world is about to go. It's not gonna go bye-bye, but the third dimension is gonna go by. You see what I'm saying? So you can't manifest like that no more. It's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? It's not enough. What you have to do is you have to plant these seeds right here in the present moment. And you have to let things unfold. And as things unfold, you jump on certain opportunities that come as it's unfolding. All you have to do inside your mind is have the mindset or have the desire for a certain outcome, and then jump at those opportunities as they come. And eventually at the end, you're going to get that outcome that you was trying to create. You see what I'm saying? So leave all that trying to plot and plan and figure things out step by step. Leave that alone, because that's how your shit get fucked with. You see what I'm saying? You got too many spirits and things of this nature that's around, that's literally going into your thoughts. Because when you think something, you put it into the higher planes, and motherfuckers can see that. You see what I'm saying? So if you thinking step by step, motherfuckers that's maybe against you, that's in a plane that you cannot see, they gonna try to fuck with your shit. See what I'm saying? They gonna try to keep bringing you down. They gonna keep sending negative magic and negative witchcraft and negative things towards you to try to fuck up what you're doing. So you gotta think backwards. You see what I'm saying? You gotta think backwards. And one thing I say is, at the very beginning, it's gonna take a lot of practice for you to do this. You see what I'm saying? And the bigger you trying to manifest, the longer it's gonna take. You see what I'm saying? So if you trying to become the king of the world, it might take 4 years for that shit to happen. It might take 8 years. It might take 12 years. It might take 20 years. You see what I'm saying? But if you stay on it and you stay manifesting that shit, you're going to see those opportunities. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. Especially if you got the energy and you one of these particular beings that I'm talking to, you can do whatever you want in this time that we're coming to now. You see what I'm saying? See, it's not finna be so physical no more, y'all. So material, to where everything is about materials, and everything is about this and this and that. Shit is about to become more spiritual. It's already happening now. That's the reason why the world is like how it is. Planes are falling out the sky. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of shit that you ain't never seen before is just happening. That's because the world is changing, family. It's not the same no more. So, moving on to my next point. Actually, I done pretty much said everything that I feel like that needs to be said, y'all. Really, to be honest with you, I don't want to make this video too long. The biggest thing that I tell you, man, is just try to stay out of the future inside your mind. Try to stay out of the future, and definitely stay out of the past. If you do these two things and you learn how to really, really stay focused on the present moment, you'll notice that a lot of times things are not as bad as you think. You see what I'm saying? And you can change your situation from the present. You see, you can change your situation by the things that you bring down, like the opportunities that you bring. You can change shit. But don't expect nothing to change overnight, family. Don't expect instant gratification like Instagram or some shit like that. It might take time. Once I'm done doing what I'm doing, the world is gonna see how powerful manifestation is. You're gonna see. It took me a while, but I'm right at the finish line. See what I'm saying? I'm right here at the finish line. The world is gonna see that this shit is not a game. You really can change your reality by being spiritual, family. You really can. Like, there's no lie, there's no trick, there's none of that from this. The trick is the world that you're living in now. That's the trick. The trick is the ideas and the philosophies that you have now. That's the trick. What I'm telling you is no trick. is real. It takes time, but it's real. So understand that and keep that in mind, and just be prepared for what's to come, family, because it's a shift, it's a change. All right, y'all, I'm out.